Hello everybody. I'm doing this video because I'm fairly new to the sensory group, but I've seen a lot of people saying, we're out in public and my child is doing this. Does anybody have any advice? So I'm going to show you what I do. It's not 100% all the time, but it does seem to help a lot since I've started doing it. So what I do is when we go out, I have a backpack, an old backpack that I fill with all these things. And my son carries it around. Now, he is a deep pressure seeker and a heavy lifting seeker. So I tend to start with some of his little weights. They're 2-pound weights. I'll put that in there, and that gives the weight that he's kind of seeking, kind of weigh him down a little bit. So I put these in the book bag. And then I have some toys or sensory items that I use that seems to work. So first I'll show you the putty. Most of this stuff I got fairly cheaply from the dollar store. So with the putty, I have to warn you, if you do get it on clothes, it does stay. So you have to watch them with this. But I just took some beads and about 3 containers, which it actually came in these containers. So 3 of these from the dollar store. And I put little beads in there. And you can see now I use them for holding my crafts. So what they'll do is they'll just take, a little bit or leave it in there. And they try to find the beads and pick them out. Like so. And this is a calming technique that tends to work for my son. So it's one of the ones that is in the book bag. So there's that one. And then I made a calming bottle. I've seen a lot of videos, and finally I've just made this one today. So I haven't got to try it out to see if it's actually going to work. But what I used is a 16-ounce bottle, water, glitter glue, red food dye, and red glitter. And I started with the water and the glitter glue, and I just shook it up until the glitter glue dissolved. It took about 5 minutes. Then I added the red food coloring and the red glitter, and I make sure you glue the top. I glued the top because if not, I'm sure it's going to be everywhere. And what you're supposed to do is when they go in timeout, you give them the bottle, shake it up, and once all the glitter falls down to the bottom, they can get out of timeout. Like I said, the true test will be later today when and if he goes into timeout. So I will probably give you an update on that one. The next one is a jar full of fuzz balls, and we actually play a game with this one. What we'll do is we'll take a bunch of fuzz balls. I use the old peanut butter jar. I put them in there, and we put little toys in there. And you shove them down in the middle, and you have to shake it and figure out what toy is in there. Now, I put beads in there too. I usually only put 1 toy in there, but just for noise for this video, I wanted to show you what it would sound like and what they do. I'm not going to try to find the toy. But he would shake it until he finds a toy. Now, I have an older son. He's 7, so I make him tell me the color and exactly what it is. Other children, if they say red, then okay. But anyway, so that's another one. This is a good one. This one, he likes to do it to me. He likes to put the toy in there and make me guess what it is. He'll play with this for like 30 minutes. It's great. That's inside and outside the home. And then these are just some other little toys. This one I'll put in there. This one he likes to fidget with in school. So sometimes he has some at school, and then sometimes I'll put them in here too, just for something different. This dollar store, once again, they come in a pack of like 10. Just jumping around, it calms him. So he likes to do that as well. This is from the dollar store. A lot of little nubbies. They are a choking hazard, so I suggest not for the younger children, but it lights up. There's a ball. Now, my son, unfortunately, these don't last very long because what he does is he makes a bubble like this, twists it, and pops it. He likes the popping sound. So they don't last very long, but it's a good texture thing for him, so he likes that. This is just a piece of cloth. It's from a curtain, actually, and it's fuzzy on one side, silky on the other. I constantly see him going like this, so it's just something I put in there. These are rubber bands. They're called fidget foot bands, and you can get them almost anywhere. This is a 12-inch one, and it's heavy. They have light, medium, and heavy. I wish I wouldn't have got the heavy one. I wish I would have got the light or the medium. Even though my son is very strong and he likes that deep pressure, he has a hard time kicking this one. So I don't know if it just needs to be used a little more or not. But I'm probably going to get another one either in the light or the medium strength. But you put this on the end of a chair or on the chair legs, and they can kick it. Instead of kicking desks or wherever they're sitting, it's for those little fidgety feet. So this is a good one too. I just suggest getting a light or a medium strength one. My son has cramps in his legs and his feet, so I got this from Walmart for about $5. It's just a regular massager. He can use it. Sometimes at night he likes me to use it. Just rubbing back and forth. Sometimes he'll put it on his head and tell me his eyes jiggle, and he laughs a little, and that kind of brings him out of whatever aggression or tantrum he's going through at the moment. Laughter is always key to him, so that's another good little thing to have. This I got from the dollar store. It's just something for compression again, and it's also textured, so it's something that he likes to fidget with. But he'll rub it on his arms and his legs like that. And then I have the Anibitions Jigglers. These have actually come in really, really, really good handy, especially when we're out and about. You can get them at Walmart. I think I bought for like $22. But I've seen them cheaper since, of course, online at different therapy and sensory shops. So what it is you turn it on. You can hear it vibrating, and you can turn the vibration down if you'd like. So if you want low vibration, or if they want low vibration, you turn it down, or you can turn it up. It's also chewable, so you can chew on it while it's vibrating. My son likes to chew on this one, and he rubs this one all over his face. He's in particular about mouth and dirt and stuff, so this one's been designated for skin, this one's been designated for mouth. So that tends to work for him pretty much anywhere we are. Sometimes I get a phone call from the school, and I make sure I take this with me, and it calms him down pretty quickly. Somebody suggested to me one day that I get those foam blocks for just sensory things he could squish and stuff like that, and this is just an example. He has bit it and eaten it. So I don't suggest doing that for somebody, for a child who is seeking, mouth seeking. So that's everything. I'll put it all in the book bag, make him carry it around, and I hope this helps everybody. If you have any information that would help me or other people, please add to the comments and pass it around. Thanks.